Hey Yu-Gi-Oh players, Kev here with Fireheart Games, and we just got word in that there is a new Yu-Gi-Oh ban list, so we are going to look it up and give our thoughts on how this is going to shape the new format. So, effective from January 28th, 2019, that'll be Monday, it'll go into effect the night Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. So let's take a look at it. Pendulums, Astrograph, Sorcerer still banned. So, oh my gosh. New banned card, Fairy Tale Snow. Well, there goes my hopes of playing a Lightsworn deck this month. And then month after that, probably, till, well, this will be in effect no sooner than April 2nd, so it can be any time after that. Like this ban list, we were kind of waiting a whole week for it, since we had read that it was going to be in effect till like January 21st, which was this Monday. So it took 5 days for them to release it after the date, which is fine. That's well within what they actually said. So, but man, it had been after that MX Saber Invoker hit that we took, it kind of sucked, and we lost a pretty good combo in Lightsworn. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do with Lightsworns now. Grinder Golem was limited, now is banned. That's it for the newly banned cards. So everything else is banned. Oh well, for effect monsters. Okay. Topologic Gumblar Dragon is banned. That will be the third Link monster since the Link era has begun to be banned. And that is definitely going to be due to these nasty combos that people come up with Gumblar to just strip away every single card from their opponent's hand before they even start a game. I get it. Yeah, I'm glad it never happened to me, but I mean, you know, once we lost Firewall, people were looking for the next degenerate combo to do, you know. So I guess that was it. So let's look at XYZ monsters. Number 42, Galaxy Tomahawk is now banned. A Heroic Champion Rongo Miniad. Wow. Thunder Thighs is banned. So no more crazy level 4 Turbo Dark Warrior decks. So they saw he was a problem, and I guess, okay. It's funny is when that card came out years ago, you know, I've talked to a lot of people, they're just like, who's gonna, you know, bring out 5 level 4 monsters in one turn and use them to summon one card? And well, in the age of the Link era, it's not very difficult. So let's keep going on. Spell cards. Soul Charge is banned. I did put together, because we're a small game shop here, we get a lot of the cards that players don't want, so we have thousands, I think thousands of Cybers cards. So I've put it together like a Cybers deck, and going first and linking off and then using Soul Charge was one way to just make that deck somewhat worthy in a competitive, you know, or a locally competitive environment. Not very much. I mean, at least I can end with my Tri-Gate Wizard in that. Now that that's gone, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Alright, so that's it for the banned cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that were added to the ban list. Let's see how many we're taking off. Oh my goodness. Well, so on the limited list now, Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End is finally off. And I do believe it's due to a new errata that it's received. I'm not sure what the new text is, but I guess we'll mention that in the next video. Cyberstein was forbidden, is now limited. I do believe that's a effect monster you can use to pay 5,000 life points and special summon a fusion monster from your extra deck. So in today's Yu-Gi-Oh, we know that paying life points isn't the craziest thing that you can do, even if it's more than half. If it's the right card, you know, you'll bounce back and you can win that duel. So I wonder if it's gotten a errata or something like that, but it's off the ban list, so that's pretty interesting. And Dark Grepher. Now it's limited, so it was unlimited before, I believe. So now you can only run 1 copy. They're really hitting those Dark Warrior decks. So Shirit Strategist of the Necros is at 1. It was forbidden, so check that out. Back to 1, so Necros is getting some support. Shadal Construct, that's nice. A lot of people have been asking for that card to come off the ban list, or at least, you know, the forbidden list. So now you can play 1 copy, so hopefully we'll see a resurgence of Shadal players. That'll be pretty nice. Going into the spell cards now. Brilliant Fusion. That's good. I think, as a Lightsworn player, like that was something, with that MX Saber Invoker combo that I really like to do. And having it at 3, and now it's like pretty cut and dry. You use that first one, normally those other 2 that you would run in the deck were dead. So now you got 1 Brilliant Fusion. So if you mill it or, something happens, it doesn't fire off, there goes that. But that's pretty cool. I feel like that could have been at 1. Gold Sarcophagus is new. So yeah, it's just new to the ban list altogether. So you can only run 1 now. Magical Midbreaker Field, that's good. That was a pretty oppressive card with some of the things it could do. It's limited now to 1. Scapegoat. Oh no. See, this is the second time they've hit it in about 6 months or about 2 ban lists. We went like a year and a half into the Link era with it being at 3. Then it was at 2. Now it's at 1. You got 1 Scapegoat, guys. Make it count. Try to bring out that Boral Sword with that 1 Scapegoat. Slash Straw. Okay. I'm not too familiar with this card, but it is on the list, so it must be pretty good. Nothing was added to the semi-limited list, so they left that as it was, which is so good having our 3 Called by the Graves. I'm glad that's not going back on there. We still have 2 Terraforming, so. And what has come off the ban list? Insector Hornet. Holy cow. When I first started playing competitively in 2012, I was always doing my friend Yo-Yo, and it was my Lightsworn, my Chaos Dragons versus his Insectors, and Hornet was already at 1 at the time, and he would still wreck me. Like, he won the majority of the matches. It was nuts. That card's at 3 now. This is awesome. He's gonna be pretty excited about that. Necros of Brionic. Awesome. It's good that Necros are getting some of their, cards back. It was such a, I didn't play, unfortunately, while they were running rampant. I started back in, I kind of like got a little salty after Konami banished all the Dragon Rulers and went on a hiatus for a while. When I got back in, Zodiacs were the new thing, and then Necros had already gotten a hit, I believe, so I didn't get to see them at their full prime. So hopefully I see them more. Exiton Knight was limited. I mean, they unbanned it the last format, and now you can run 3. I haven't seen anybody run it yet, so. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, very cool. You can run 3 now. The Monarch Stormforth. Hopefully we'll see more Monarch players. Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Went from 1 to 3. Infernity Barrier. Okay, hey, it's something there for Infernity players. Wind-Up Magician. Very cool. You get 2 now instead of the 1. Very, very cool. Oh, I'm sorry, 3, because it was semi-limited. You had 2, now you got 3. So 3 Sharks, 3 Magicians, that's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully we see more wind-up players, Insectors, Necros, Shaddols, Monarchs. This is awesome. This is what Konami should have been doing for a long time now, is realize, with all the other very well and structured competitive decks that have resources to search, had a lot of floater effects, they definitely had the opportunity. This could have happened probably a couple formats ago, but hey, let's not complain. It's happening now. We're seeing a lot of the older decks come back, and this is great because Konami's even made Link, cards for them. So that's awesome. TG Hyper Librarian, I know it's like a draw 1 card, I think. That's at 3. And Limiter Removal as the last card that was semi-limited and now at 3. So, hey, I think most players are going to agree this is a pretty great ban list. So let's not waste it. Come Monday, so just right after the weekend, for us to enjoy this starter speed duel thing. This has been pretty cool. A lot of players have taken it very well, and we're gonna have our sneak peek on Sunday for Savage Strike. So we've got a pretty good heckin' Yu-Gi-Oh week coming up. So hope you all enjoy it. I'm really liking this new ban list, except Fairy Tale Snow. But just like always, as Yu-Gi-Oh players, we'll adapt, improve, and get better and see what this new format has in store for us. So happy dueling and good luck, everybody.
Let's get ready to rumble!